At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Vibra Live. Man, that shit got ugly the other day. The beautiful 4th of July. We had a catastrophic dump. Sure, everyone's aware by now, but when things dump, they often come back fast. And this is a time where I would really look at your portfolio and check out the hourly. See what's coming back the hardest. Look in your portfolio. That's separated, the coins that are bouncing back and the ones that kind of are doing nothing on the daily, then look on the hourly. It kind of gives you a good feeling of the stronger projects. And just looking through my portfolio today, some of these coins, Nakamoto, Velo, both Velos, one of them's obviously not doing as well, but this is what I like to see. We've been talking about Referral for such a long time now. Jasmine's been doing its thing. So it's good to see that they're the ones leading the pack. The strongest, best performing altcoins this cycle are going to be these ones leading the charge. Same thing with the top 100, top 500, wherever you're looking at. All right. Why this is, I don't know why this is so slow. As soon as I hit stream and go live, my computer literally just slows down to a snail's pace. But it's all good. We don't really need to see the top 100. You get the idea. Everything's bouncing back right now. Really, you look at wow. So does this not remind you of the scamdemic? I mean, pretty much same type thing, heading down, then the scam wick down. And I was listening. I forget whose stream earlier I was looking at or listening to. And if you zoom out on the Bitcoin chart and you look at the trend line from the COVID wick, this scam wick right here pretty much was the same exact thing. It touched the same trend line. So this is 2020 basically all over again, that little rinse. And if you look back at the chart in 2020, we really didn't do anything until July. It was just sideways chopping. Nothing was going to happen. China was still banning crypto. ETH 2.0 FUD was coming out. Matic and Polygon, the first of the alternatives to Ethereum, they were being fudded. And it's crazy how much things change. So let's see what else we got going. The altcoins, the Richard Hart stuff. Damn, GameFi down 17%. So I don't like to see that. But that's all right. Linda over there on Linqto up 25%. That's crazy. So meme coins, guys, they're going to be the best performers this cycle. I hate to admit it, but it is what it is. So Crash, I just got into that. I missed that shit hard. Gugad did not tell me about it. He was like, yo, don't tell Viber about this one. Fuck him. So, yeah, it's all good. I'm not going to forget that one. He got me into Omakami. He's like, bro, great coin. I buy it down 20% immediately. But it's all good. And then on Flare, guys, I'm a big Flare bull. So I finally took the time, figured out how to use the DEX, BlazeSwap.xyz, and you can get some of these meme coins. All I did was I swapped my last week of staking rewards. It was like 600 Flare into Finu, and then I had some other shit coin airdrops. So I have like $20 of each coin, but I don't care. I'm slowly building. I'm going to swap my interest. We get our monthly drop coming up in 3 days. So that'll be like 3,000 Flare. So I'm going to swap that into these meme coins and hopefully, make more Flare. But we'll see. What up, Tid Top? Appreciate you stopping in. Moon Mutt, Jasmine, LCX, and Rio Printed. Oh, yeah. Crash bounces strong. Playing no Willie B. No poker for me lately. But seeing the main event is all over YouTube now being streamed. So that gives you the old itch. Oh yeah, Meg. Oh, I guess he did tell me about Crash at 280. So what are we at right now? 16.6. Damn. 16.6. So that's only like 80x, something like that. That's not bad. I missed it. My dumbass was on vacation. I missed it. So Pokey's gonna have to wait. What's up, Clintrons? Appreciate you stopping in here. Little Friday night, little hangout. This is good, guys. This is great. I really expected this could us kind of just trend sideways the weekend and maybe pick up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, typically pump days for crypto. But I mean, we're bouncing back fast, so this is great. This is really good. And there was something really interesting too with how can this Mount Gox stuff, guys, not be priced in? How? I don't understand. This has been like 7 years of this. They've known this is going on. Almost half of the claims, people sold them to creditors or I forget who. But basically, if you don't want to wait till your payout, you could say, all right, I'm going to sell out right now. And you can give your claim to someone else. So that's half of them right there. So all this has to be priced in. At the end of the day, there's like 20% of that Mt. Gox Bitcoin that's actually going to hit the market. So an event that these guys have known about for 6-7 years and 20% of the entire 140,000 are really hitting the markets. Is that this big of a deal? And you know what else was really, really interesting too? Is what an interesting day. July 4th. Out of all times for them to announce that on the one day where the markets are literally all closed, everyone's partying on vacation with family. So I don't know, kind of ironic. And to me, it feels like one of the institutions, one of the banks, somebody who's got power or can pull strings said, I need Bitcoin to this price right here. And you either say, yes, boss, or your ass is fired. So I'm pretty sure the market makers, the easiest day to do that. It makes sense. 4th of July. So we got the dump. And hopefully that this was the equivalent to March of 2020. And now we can get some smooth sailing moving forward. And PulseX, guys, Pulse Chain's been just down in the dumps. And what I've been doing, I have not been rotating coins. I haven't been selling in and out of shit. I've been creating liquidity pools. So instead of just holding all these bags that I have, I started throwing massive liquidity pools. Just taking my entire bag and dumping them in. PDI, Atropa, PDI, and Teddy. I mean, for me, this was a decent amount. It was like $1,000 worth of teddy bear. So a couple grand into this pool. So guys, just stop hodling. Condense into the best performers. When we had the last dump after March, you'll see what dumped down the hardest and what's not recovering. See if you can look in your portfolio and say, all right, these have been the coins that have been consistently bouncing back or moving the hardest, and try to identify if there's some coins that just suck that you're hanging on to. Like, this is literally the last time that I think it's smart to make these moves. If you don't have fresh capital to be just selling out of bags right now, that this was the biggest mistake I made last cycle. Exactly this, which was, oh man, I got this $50 of Decentraland. This thing sucks. I got $75 of Sandbox. Look at this website. Who the hell's going to use this? And I had bought those to the equivalent of like middle of last summer. I bought those like December 2019, early 2020 when they were at rock bottom. I mean, I got 4,500 Sandbox or something like that for $75, and it went up to $5 or $6 a coin. So, I mean, you're talking $30,000 for $75. Are we going to see those gains this cycle again? I don't know if they're going to be this high, because I just feel like each cycle it gets harder and harder. You got people that are smarter. They've been around and just higher market caps. It's it'll be interesting to see, though. It's a new market. Tokenization, stablecoin regulation, like that's the end game for the United States right there is stablecoins and tokenization. Like they have the perfect setup going. So we'll just start getting into it. Flare, baby. You know how much I love Flare. You got to have a balanced portfolio. You have to diversify. If not, you see how bad it can be for one chain while it's going great for meme coins and shit coins over there. And that can really be mentally draining when you own the best looking projects, the ones that have the most partnerships, the most NDAs, whatever it is. But yet these shit coins are pumping. If you don't have something in your portfolio that's green while everything else is pumping, it's not fun. So Flare, guys, the passive income here. There's been some FUD that came out over the last couple of weeks about the rewards are dropping and, oh God, everything's going to shit. No, not at all. The biggest chunk of the APR that I get in Flare is the monthly drops. I'm getting about, now it's like 3.5% around there of my bag. But then you add the two bi-weekly drops, so I get another 1.2% there. So I'm getting almost 5% a month without any price appreciation in Flare. And this is insane, guys. So they're not cutting it. The inflation rate, is now 5 billion per annum. But they're going to be burning 2.1 billion by January 2026. And the Flare drops are unaffected. So whatever you've been getting, it's not going to drop. It's just going to be the staking and delegation rewards. So the like 3,500 or whatever it is coins I'm going to be getting from this monthly drop, I'm not even going to be staking or delegating them now. I'm going to be buying Flare Inu and Flare Fox. These things are tiny. $1.1 million market cap for Flare Fox. And Flare Inu, which is Goo Gods, is 2.2. So just think how much upside these have. And they're crushing Flare too. If you just look at this is why I love Dex Screener. You can look at what the native asset. I mean, look at that against Flare. I mean, geez. I wish I had known about this. We would have lost 3 zeros in the last month since it came out. And these things are going to keep ripping, guys. Like this is a massive dump right here. We came down almost 50%. So I'm going to keep loading up on these. My passive income, my principal's never going to change. I hit my goal of 100,000 Flare, which right now is like a couple $1,000s. Like it's pleb shit, but whatever. I'm at my goal now. Now I can start getting up some meme coins over there and hopefully just making some money, guys. And then crash. Hopefully this thing starts to rocket too. And then we'll get Pokey going again. I wish I had the money right now to pump the hell out of Degen Charizard on base. So if you're a whale out there, go buy some Pokey on base. Like we're not even on Dex Screener anymore. This shit's so bad. Like what the fuck? That's just pissing me off. Dex tools. What? So if you get no volume for 24 hours or something, they take you down. How that shit works. Oh well. So yeah, guys, go buy some Pokey because it's gonna be a minute for me to add some more liquidity and start buying it back. I thought it'd be a good idea to give people a couple $1,000s or 4x their money. It was like $3,000 extra in tokens, but that did not work out good. Everyone just dump. But it is what it is. It's all good. I'll pump it back myself if I need to and get it back going. But guys, Flare, I'm telling you, it's huge news that just came out. Like I've been to liquid staking, like they're bringing DeFi to Bitcoin, Litecoin. I mean, the home of XRP's DeFi is pretty much going to be on Flare. And then you got the Songbird testnet. So I love it, guys. And what is the game changer? It finally clicked for me. All right, Tom, I got you. Thomas here. Hold on one second. Well, it clicked with these stable coins literally this weekend. I had to listen to Mickey B. Fresh's stream for the fourth time. Whoop. And finally got it to sink in. What, we've been talking about the stable coin issue here in the United States with potentially Tether. I thought they were going to come after Tether, but apparently Tether is a lot more important than I thought. Especially with China now, Japan, all of this sell pressure that's coming from the treasuries over there. Someone has to be there to buy them up. And if Tether's being kicked out of the EU, I can't use them on exchanges in the United States. Like, they are really trying to filter us towards USDC and Ripple's new stablecoin. But so both Ripple stablecoin and this new stablecoin with Flare and Clearpool, like that's the big thing too, is we've been bullish as hell and talking about Clearpool for over a year and a half, 2 years now. And the fact that they made this partnership, I'm so happy. Because Clearpool, who knows? That these coins on paper, everything looks good. They got partnerships. They got NDAs out there. But behind the scenes, you really don't know what's going on. But to secure a partnership with Flare, and then once you dig into it, this new USDX, which actually, before we get into that, another huge part of this is Hex Trust. This is one of the companies we've been looking at for, go back to my streams from 2022, 2023. We were looking at that website constantly, looking at updates, seeing what they were building, just laughing how institutional DeFi with liquid staking was up and running while Gary Gensler was suing Kraken and Coinbase and Gemini for offering staking rewards. So the hypocrisy was just insane. And it was clear that they were going to give this to the banks and the institutions, the hedge funds, and then retail could come in after. And we're still waiting. And so this stablecoin, guys, what's going to be huge is the reserves, which primarily consist of 1 to 3 month T-bills, are securely held by regulated tier 1 financial institutions, ensuring that holders can place their trust and value. So basically, Hex Trust, they are the biggest custodian over in China. Billions under custody. So this is huge, guys. This is so on top of them basically doing what Tether's doing, they are now offering yield on this. So imagine now you can earn yield on stable coins. Imagine institutions hearing that they can make 3%, 4% on a stable coin and then earn more in these liquidity pools. And then with XRP, with what they're doing over there with the AMM, no impermanent loss, like what David Schwartz has coming, this is all going to tie together. And then Ripple stablecoin too is going to be out there buying up tons and tons of treasuries. So the more debt the United States goes into, the more bonds we print and treasuries we print, and the stable coins buy them up and back the coins with them while offering all of us yield. It's a win for everybody. The dollar now stays king around the world, and institutions are now earning yield on stable coins, which is going to bring them to here. And now it's going to bring them into Flare, and it's going to expose them to institutional DeFi. And the way that it's going to work on Flare, you're going to be able to bridge in. So all these hedge funds, institutions that are just holding Bitcoin, sitting in this qualified custodian's account. Well, why don't we bridge it over to Flare and pair it up with USDX? And we can earn on both sides of that now. Like, guys, this is game change. I'm still trying to wrap my head around how this is going to work and everything. It's a lot with all the working parts. But, guys, this is going to... And then when you look at what Hugo Fillion says, that this year they're going to ship everything. Like, half of the value in crypto right now is in Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, XRP, and there's not smart contracts over there. So that's what Flare is going to do, is bring smart contracts and DeFi to the deepest liquidity in crypto. And I don't know, is that going to start a change of how we value things, and is Bitcoin really as valuable? I don't know, but this is the start. The introduction of USDX on Flare will help to mitigate crypto market volatility, streamline transactions, and enhance the overall security and trust in crypto. As USDX sees further adoption by Flare native projects, its utility will grow, providing new opportunities for users to generate a return on their assets. So, guys, I'm loving this. Like, this is a first. A stable coin that can offer yield. So USDX will serve as a building block for the emerging DeFi and bridging ecosystem on Flare. In addition to being utilized in applications including lending and borrowing protocols or perpetual futures exchanges. That's right. They finally just admitted it. How long have I been saying it for? Oh yeah. Oh no, never mind. Their futures commodities exchange is coming out too. They didn't even announce that yet. That's not even public. That I heard on a podcast I listened to. And as soon as he said it, he was like, "Oh, that could be allegedly coming." And so he knew he fucked up right away. So these little things are bullish, guys. And this is like, you have to be paying attention to this stuff for years and years to notice the little subtleties or the little things that connect the dots. They don't just pop out. There's so many NDAs signed with these companies, with Flare, XRP, XLM, anyone working in DeFi, banking, finance, they're all under NDAs, guys. They can't even post a damn rocket emoji. Any of these projects are not allowed to go on their Twitter and post a rocket emoji. You can be sued for that. The SEC does not allow that or want that. So that's how strict it is if you're one of these companies. So just imagine, with the NDAs in place right now, you're not allowed to put up a rocket emoji tweet. That's why we're not getting any of the information. That's why it's so misleading out here. You got to dig for it and dig for it and dig for it, guys, because they don't want some of this stuff out there. Some of this information is not meant to go mainstream. I was watching, shout out to Maximus, watching one of his stream about quant the other day. And Gilbert Verdian, their CEO, traveled to the United States, went to New York, documented the whole thing on Twitter. Oh, I'm in Central Park now. Now I'm going to meet with regulators. Now I'm going to meet with this and that. And then he wrote an article for Fox News talking about what they were building, how they were working with banks and governments. And Fox News pulled that down off the internet. And then 2 months later, quant was at all-time lows. So it's like, why are they not pulling anything off the internet about Dogecoin going to $1, or, dog with hat going to be the great, or bonk is the greatest thing? How come none of these shit coins ever get stuff taken down? It's only the utility projects that are threatening the powers that be. So it just makes me so bullish to see all these things happening, and all this stuff, that these pipe dreams and these hopes and these rumors we heard, they're all coming to fruition, and it's all happening now. And the stablecoin legislation is, I think, going to be that final piece of the puzzle that kickstarts institutional DeFi, tokenization, real world assets. It all starts with stablecoins and getting liquidity on chain. Mark, yes, 50. So yes, it's 50,000 Flare to stake, but you can just delegate. So if you go to Bitfrost wallet, if you don't have 50,000, just wrap them and then delegate them, and you'll earn a little bit yet less. Staking and delegation rewards are reduced. So the monthly drops are still where it's that's where all the yield mostly comes from. But like I said, I have 100,000 and I'm getting 600 every 2 weeks from staking. And then my monthly drops were like 3,500 last month. So like 4,700 plus I had some delegate. I was getting almost 5,000 last month, and I had 94K or something like that. So it's almost like 6%. Doge. Oh yeah, Doge definitely going. I mean, shit, it hit what, 74 cents last cycle. So yeah, Doge will definitely go to a couple bucks, $2-3, probably $4 or $5. But what did that means? What is Teddy Bear going to go to? What is Crash going to go do? What are some of these other, Linnea over there, Linda, Foxy, these Flare meme coins. Like if these other Dogecoin's going to go to that high, guys, oh my God, like it's going to just be absolutely insane. And no, bro, I agree. You can't recreate that. No way. Everything just happened perfectly for that. But we're seeing it now. I mean, shit, if you go look at man, why can't I get off of here? There we go. I mean, look at the top 100 now. Like the whiff is doing the best out of everything. Like the new meme coins, guys. Like it just is what it is right now. The meme coins are running hard, but that's all right. I think this is all done for a reason. I think shilling them meme coins, getting people loving the degeneracy, get them as far away from holding the utility coins. Just there's no new money coming in right now, and this is just a player versus player world, and it needs to be. We need to move to PPP where everybody can win. I don't like the PvP thing, and that's what the meme coins are. How many communities out there everybody wins in? Very, very few. Flare is one of them, but no one talks about it. No one really cares. No one gives a shit. But those are broke people saying that. The people with money that ask me, all right, if I'm putting this 20 grand in here, what is there any staking, any reward, anything? They're looking right away at how much am I getting back? So the fact that you're getting back 5% a month in Flare, so you hold it for a year, 60%, you're getting back, that's insane. Like it's a no-brainer, guys, and everyone here, it pretty much gets it. And I'm sure almost all you guys are in Flare anyway. So next, since we were talking about Pulse for a little bit, Enki is just launched a week ago. And I mean, just they launched at the wrong time. People, it was sad to see too that this just went only to a couple private groups, didn't even go public. So this whole pumping and dumping, these were just 60, 70 guys eating each other. And this is exactly the problem. What's wrong with crypto right now? There's no reason. Like, I think half the problem is they couldn't afford to be in the pre-sale. So they shouldn't even have been in to begin with. Just sit it out. But this project's going to do phenomenal, guys. It's about PTGC. About Alien. This is the Trinity, the last piece of that puzzle with Alien. I mean, this thing has done incredible. And PTGC led the way. But now I think Alien is going to start to pull away from PTGC moving forward. And I think Enki is going to be the one that follows it. I really do. I think now is the perfect time to buy this. And I love the reflection coins. I think it's Teddy. What is it? P-Dye. So, all right, if you don't know, every time you buy, there's a 6.5% tax. 0.5% buys and burns P-Dye. 0.5% buys and burns Teddy Bear, PTGC, Alien. And then you get 0.5% goes to rewarding holders of P-Dye, Teddy Atropa, and Wrap Bitcoin. So I bought Enki I bought like I bought $80 or something a couple days ago. And now it's worth $50. So I put all my Teddy into LP like 4 days ago, and I've already earned back 1/3 of a cent from $50. So it adds up. I mean, if you look at PTGC, just the amount that I've gotten back at least 800,000 in the last couple months just from holding. Like I sell it off. Like once I'll get a 500,000 or whatever, if I need it for gas, whatever, I'll just sell it. But it adds up, guys. Same thing with Alien. Like the reflections from like 808 and these other coins. I mean, it's nothing now, but when Pulse Chain 20X's, this is now $15 that I've earned in like 2 weeks. So all these yields that are nothing now are going to be big in the future. And that's why I'm so bullish on this whole ecosystem on Pulse, what Sonny's building. I mean, with A1A, I mean, people don't understand what Richard Hart did. When he first got onto Ethereum, he was a huge whale on ETH. And every single ICO that came out, I heard he got into it, got his coins, and threw them into liquidity pools, and has held them ever since. Imagine doing that with the top 100 coins on ETH. You got into all of them, and you have huge LP pools that have been running for 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Well, no, I don't think it could be that. Maybe 7 years at the most. Imagine that. Now we're getting that chance to do that on Pulse Chain, which is now I finally get it. It's like just create these liquidity pools, and you have a chance to let these things just sit here, just print for the next 5, 6, 7 years. And Pulse Chain, I don't think is going to really thrive till next cycle. The whole lawsuit, I think, fucked everything up. It's going to have to delay us a cycle, unfortunately. We're still going to pump. We're still going to do crazy things, but I don't think Richard is going to unleash everything this cycle. I could be wrong, but A1A with what Sonny's doing with all the PRC 20s, he's got now, I think, 500 pairs or something with A1A. So if you don't know what's going to do good, P-Link, P-Ave, P-Shib, Pepe over here. Is it going to be, Quant on Pulse Chain? I don't know. But A1A is exposure to all of them. With all the LP pools he has, once we start seeing prices move, these R bots just go crazy and come through here. I mean, none of these are human transactions from the last 56 minutes. The first one, 56 minutes ago, that's a human right there. But all the rest of these are bots. And they figured out a way to keep the volume going, buying and burn these coins, throwing them into the LPs, or they're going to the dead addresses. And all these coins are deflationary. So A1A, B2B's exposure to all the PRC 20s. So I'm loading up. I'm trying to be a top 10 holder of A1A, and I plan on holding this shit for the next 10 years. And no matter what PRC 20 starts to pump, you have exposure to it right there. And I just love Anki, PTGC, Alien, the A1A ecosystem, Die Hard, all these reflection coins. Guys, this shit's next level. We're a year or two ahead on Pulse Chain with DeFi. When people are now just getting excited about bridges on Corium and Sologenics and moving from Solo to Corium and back and forth and getting all these different coins over there. It's like we've been doing this shit since last summer. So we are that far ahead, guys, and it's all going to come to fruition. Just hang in there, be patient, and it'll all come together. So another gem that I bought more of in the last couple of days was Layer AI. I just think AI is going to be so big. It's so needed. It's going to be at the core of however the new financial system, the new economy, how this shit's going to work in the future is we're going to need one AI that governs everything, right? Like that, the reason communist Russia failed is because they couldn't give money out to the right people, the right places. If they had an AI system back in 1985 that could scan every transaction instantly in real time and make decisions, say, hey, funnel this money here, get rid of this, put that over here, pump this up, cut that. Now we're talking. So AI is going to be at the heart of the American economy in the future. It's going to be at the heart of government. It's going to be the heart of everything is going to be AI. And I don't know who's going to win that race, but I see what Layer AI is building, how many users they have. I think 1 million users. They're now just getting listed on KuCoin in the last day. Bitpanda listing a couple days ago. Like they're spreading out all over, and their mainnet is coming in the next, I think, month or two. And this shit, guys, I bought in at like 3.8 cents. It ran up to like 8, and now we're down to like 1.3 cents. Like this shit is down in the dumps right now, LAI. And I really like the staking too, because you can they have these NFTs. So basically at Layer AI, you can download their own blockchain. You can download their app, and it starts. So how we're getting robbed with our data by Google right now, all these websites, they steal your data from you. That sucks. Well, that's going to change very soon. And this AI system, you download the app, you have basically your little like pocket friend Man, what the hell were those little Chinese or those Japanese things called from back in the day? I forget, but it's almost like having one of those little things in your pocket. And then, it tells you what's going on. You have your own system here. Hey, what's going on? What's the best NFT today? Or what's pumping in the crypto market? Like, you don't even need to look anymore. You ask your AI system. And then based on like how you use your phone, what stuff you search, it's going to collect your data from you. And then it's on you to sell it where you want. So you can actually get paid to sell your data and know where it's being sold to. So I think that's cool as shit. And then two, the problem with these AI systems is that they have to be authentic. They cannot be censored. They can't have bad data go into them. And who's going to trust Google and these left-wing companies to not corrupt the AI? So I don't trust this shit. And it's going to have to be some kind of decentralized system that learns on its own, learns from social media, the world, without being misled or just given some of the information, not all. And I think Layer AI has got a big chance at that. And they're crushing it. So the staking too, that's huge. When you stake, you can they're like credits or whatever. So every hour you have staked, you earn points, and every 3,000 computation credits, you get to mint an NFT. So, or no, sorry, every 3,000 you get to mint fractions, and when you get 40 fractions, you get an NFT. So I bought this coin maybe in like, I don't know, February, January or something. I've been staked for 6 months and I've got 3 NFTs already. And I only have like 25,000 coins staked. It ain't shit right now. It's like $300 maybe. It was like 750 at the top. But I just added another like 7,000 coins in the last couple of days for $80 or something like that. And $80 would have got me like a third of that, not even. So AI is going to be so big. Layer AI, AI Power Grid, Cubic, XNA, Spectra, even GPU is back down in like extreme buy zones. And the staking on GPU is insane. I have 5,000 coins. So now that's worth like $3,000. And I got back last month 0.04 ETH for staking it. So that's pretty damn good for me. So I restaked it again. It's like 28 or 30% APY. So if it pumps up 10x or something, I mean, shit, this thing is now up 40% almost in 24 hours. So GPU and Spectra, two, I think, great AI plays. But I don't know if this is just a bounce to get back to where we were, or if this is it. Like we're looking bullish as hell. I mean, it's only a matter of time. I mean, anyone that's panicking now clearly hasn't been around for a cycle. If you've been waiting this long, like even Nakamoto moving up again, I like that. I want to see a game and run. If you've been here this long, you get it. There ain't nothing that you haven't seen. So, guys, if you want, check out Layer AI. You can download it, learn more about the app. But I have my coins staked, and I'm just trying to mint as many NFTs as possible. The biggest modern tech companies have been built thanks to efficient collection and monetization of user data. So our data that they stole built Google and built Facebook, built Meta, built Amazon. Our data businesses at heart, selling user data to advertisers to become the most valuable companies in the world. However, it's expected that data will become even more valuable due to AI. And this boom in the tech sector is going to last decades. AI requires advanced data to train more sophisticated algorithms. Companies that supply high quality data will reap the benefits. Exactly. Blockchain emerged as a means for innovation and decentralizing power, technology, capital. Of many blockchain applications, tokenization is the most adopted in daily use. It allows for blockchain tech to reach mass adoption. Users finally had an incentive to engage with new protocols. Tokenization gave rise to earn models that became the fastest way to onboard users in Web3. Move to Earn, STEPN onboarded 5 million users in 3 months. Axie Infinity, 3 million total users. And I think Layer AI did that shit. Yeah, they have 2 million users already. So this shit's moving fast. And I think this is a great opportunity. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just know, I just look at last cycle when I had about a year of into crypto, year and a half in 2019 when I started buying altcoins and diversifying into different plays. And I feel like it was just not luck, but I didn't know what I was doing back then. And like now I just feel like the research, the connections I made, everything is just like leveling up, leveling up. So I don't know how this cycle with all that research, with everything we're in, I don't see how we're not going to do even better. And the coins we have are going to outperform what we did last cycle. You know, I don't know how that world happens, but last coin of the night, last gem, Phoenix DeFi Hub. I love this on Stellar. So we talked about Flare, its own blockchain, you know, what they're doing, bringing oracles to every chain, bringing stable coins with yield, institutional DeFi. I mean, they're working with AI, working with governments, working with Google. Flare's a freaking gem. We talked about Alien and Enki, the new project on Pulse Chain, Layer AI. It's on Binance, it's on ETH, and then Phoenix is on Stellar. You know, Stellar is going to be a giant out there. I think people are sleeping on it. And once it's 50 cents a dollar, everyone's going to love Stellar. And this coin here, Phoenix DeFi Hub, we're gonna launch the app right now. This is how ahead we are on Pulse Chain. I don't know how spoiled we are, but we've been doing this now since May of last year, messing around with DeFi, learning what we were doing, trying to figure out ways to make money. And with Phoenix here, I like this. So I use Lobster Wallet on my phone. And it doesn't, you have to have it on your computer. I don't. So I like the Wallet Connect here because I can just scan with my phone this QR code instantly. So I just took my phone right here. I literally just scanned it, the QR code on the screen. And now I got the little thing to, would you like to connect? That's funny. The button's green, so it won't show up on camera. So now I'm connected. Literally one click, you're connected, and then you want to come that you can swap if you want, but I'm coming to the pools. This is where I like, instead of just hodling coins in my wallet, you know, that's a mistake a lot of people make. And I'm done doing that. I want to throw them now into liquidity pools. You know, but if you notice the ones I showed you on Pulse X, not one of those was with a stable. Well, I have PDI pools, but I don't have anything with a dollar pegged stable coin. I don't want that. So these pools here, I don't want to go into a USDC pool. I want to go into a coin where I want to hold both sides of the pool. So I don't care if Stellar goes up, Phoenix goes down. Either way, I don't care if I hold more FO or more XLM in a year and a half. It'll all even out. So these qualify you for airdrops right here. So I just, you know, this is very new. And you know, I want to lock up my little shrimp bag that I have here. All right, liquidity mining. All right, now what are we doing here? Dashboard, pools. All right, click the wrong one. I want to get into the Stellar Phoenix pool. All right, there we go. XLM Phoenix. Bond liquidity, 100%. Where? There it is. Oh, I'm not connected. What? All right, there we go. All right, so we're gonna put my 6 Phoenix coins that I have because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to embarrass anyone around here. You know, and put a couple $1,000 in this pool. We're just gonna do a couple bucks for now. XRP Peaky, Mickey B Fresh, bro. Mickey B Fresh by far is the best with all of the tutorials, the videos on Flare, on XRP's AMM, on the different updates with XLS 30, XLS all the different amendments. He's got videos from all, bro. Check out Mickey B Fresh, hands down. Crypto Stylist, good to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. Oh shit. So it's Stellar here. I as soon as I hit that there, I didn't confirm it on my phone. That's why it's still sitting here. Like this shit is so fast. Stellar is instant, so is XRP. So Pulse Chain's fast, but I think these are just a little bit quicker. All right, so there we go. Now I have my coins locked up. There we go. Boom. All right. So liquidity mining, 100%. So now once you do that, you add them up, then you need to add your LP coins. Oops, I want to claim those. Stake the LP rewards, and that'll probably qualify you for the airdrop. Oh, just go to his YouTube page. I didn't even know he had a private group. I just go to his YouTube, bro. He's so good. And he's got so many videos. Mickey B Fresh. Yeah. Go there, bro. Like everyone too, like you guys, you got to learn about this stuff. Regardless, like this video here, I'm not kidding. I've listened to 4 times. Like it's taken me 4 times. I get distracted. I mean, it's a long video. It's like an hour and a half. But even on 1.5x, like with distractions, and it's a lot. But he's got so many videos, going back the last year or two. Here you go. Ripple's Plan to Conquer. Right here, the outlook of the XRP and the XRPL, XRP AMM. This right here, like some of these, right, were really good, bro. And just going back to them, even though they're 5-6 months old, nothing's changed. It feels like XRP, nothing's happening, but that's all right. Things are happening, and we know that the value is not going to pump up hard until there's liquidity, there's tokenized assets on chain, and volume moving around. Just this speculation is just not going to cut it for price appreciation. So yeah, definitely go. Oh yeah, you know what's up with Mickey. You know what's up with Mickey. So yeah, guys. So now we're locked up. Once you add your liquidity, whatever you have, and that'll give you your LP tokens or whatever. I don't know what they call it here. And then you go over there and you stake those, and that will start to earn you yield and qualify you for the airdrops. And obviously, I'm gonna add to this over the next week or so. I'm gonna have to figure out, maybe go knocking on some doors, go mow some lawns. No, I'm just kidding. Do some consultations. But yeah, I'll be adding to this for sure because I want to qualify for the airdrop. You never know. Like the projects that you think are going to bring you the most returns in this cycle are not going to be the ones that do. The ones that you don't see coming or that you had in your wallet, you've just kind of forgot about, those always seem to bring the most X's. It's funny how that works. So we're all over tonight. Phoenix DeFi Hub on Stellar, Alien, Enki, PTGC on Pulse Chain, Layer AI, the AI play, and then Bull Run, opinion on Cubic, absolute gem. My favorite AI play this cycle. But I just think right now, Layer AI, it's dipped so hard. It's just as good of an opportunity. But I've been, beating Cubic into the ground with how bullish we are on it over the last maybe 4 or 5 months. I really think Cubic is going to be as big as Tau. I hope it is. But like if not, that's where GPU, Spectra, PAL, XNA, AI Power Grid, Layer AI, that's where they all can come in. And they're all going to play a part of it. I really do think as long as you have one of these learning systems that's decentralized and is actually just collecting data, real data from people, you could just give that data to the next bigger one or figure a way to, I don't know. These guys are way smarter than me. They'll figure out a way to merge all this together. So, yeah, guys. And then, well, with Flare too, The other part of like the Flare and the XRP L DeFi on XRP, the last piece to the puzzle there is Axelar. You know, guys, this is another altcoin. If you don't have Axelar, definitely take a look at it. It is basically how XRP is avoiding bridges. So moving forward, once the XRP ledger is up and running with this new amendment, XLS, I think 50D or something, you're going to basically just do swaps inside your wallet. So Axelar's technology, say I have, I don't know, I have Ethereum in my wallet, and then I have some shitcoin on Binance. Well, I'll be able to go in there and swap that ETH for whatever I want through the XRP ledger. It's going to find you the cheapest fee and the lowest slippage. And it's always going to be on the XRP ledger. They are building the home of like institutional DeFi, lending, borrowing. They want to be the most liquid market in the world. So Richard Hart, I mean, I don't think he can compete with such big entities, but he doesn't need to. This is different. This is much different, you know, but Axelar there, guys, it's revolutionary where say I can do those swaps cross chain and then the coins never leave my wallet. You click a button and it's like a one API call. So a little alert comes up on your phone or a little button. Okay, would you like to approve this? Yep, boom, done. And then instantly that swap happens and those coins end up in your wallet. You don't have to use any bridges. You don't have to go anywhere. Like it's revolutionary. And Axelar is a huge part of that. And shout out to Ivan, because when he first started coming back, I saw the little Axelar thing and he said, oh yeah, I'm working with them for Morales. So I took a deeper dive. I found them. You know, we got into it last October before it really started to pump. And yeah, we got into it right down here, guys. Literally at like 1028. Yep, right before the pump at 30 cents. And this thing ran up to 240. So almost an 8x. And now we're back down to up 50%. But that's all right. You know, I don't care. I never expected this to do an 8x. You know, I kind of just, you know, I'm a hodler. You know, that's the thing. I don't know what coins are going to do the best, but when you buy 10 good coins, good things tend to happen. You know, when I go out and I'm on base and I'm on Linqto and looking for all these shit coins and meme coins, it never ends up good. Never ends up good. I'm better off just buying the number one meme coin on each chain and just calling it a day. Trying to come in like the scams are just ridiculous now. Like these whitelist honeypots where you buy the coin and you can't sell it. So I even went and I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy $1 worth of this coin and then I'm gonna sell it and make sure it's not a whitelist honeypot. So I did that. I bought and sold $1 worth, and then I went and bought $100 worth, and somehow I ended up with 8 cents in value. So I was supposed to get like whatever 4 billion coins. I ended up with like 600,000 or 6 million coins or whatever it was. So I don't even understand how that shit works, but the scams are just ruthless, and I'm sick of it, and I'm done degenning. You know, I talked about the memes that we got, the couple on Flare Fox, Flare Inu, higher on Avalanche. Like this is actually not even a meme coin anymore. They are they're partnered with a bunch of different companies and when you go and buy a hat from Crypto Lids, 10% of that order or something goes and market buys higher and throws it in liquidity pools. So they got something really cool going on there. You know, so for me, like these are the shit coins I want to be in. Flare Inu, Flare Fox, you know, Crash, Higher, Linda, you know, the biggest meme, or that's who is it? Linda is, I don't even remember, Vitalik's aunt or some shit, whatever it is. Or Linda's the name of the dog of somebody on that chain. I don't even fucking know, but it's the deepest liquidity over there. So that's where I'm going. I'm sick of the nonsense, guys. So that's all I got for tonight. What up, Ramon? Appreciate you being here. I can't diversify as much anymore. I have my hand full and I just keep adding. My thesis is long-term. Yeah, bro. If you're not constantly adding new money in, you're gonna just spread yourself too thin. And like when I do this, like when I'm like, I'm taking rewards like for my Flare Enu and my Flare Fox. I have $20 each right now. I'm just using my rewards from staking each month to try to build little bags. Because I looked at these charts and I was like, holy shit, both of these are just smoking Flare. So if I 2 months ago bought $20 worth, I mean shit, you would literally have like you would have 10x your Flare bag on that $20. So $20 would have been like 2,000 Flare. You'd have 20,000 right now if you just bought these meme coins and just held them. So better late than never. And like that's diversifying for me. I'm not like coming in here and just like adding a new coin, adding a new coin, adding a new coin. I got a reason why I'm doing it. I'm trying to build the core positions, and memes are the way to do it now. Or ratio trading is another great way, but that requires a lot of time in front of your computer. And I'm trying to now, summertime's here. I'm trying to practice that homesteading, that gardening. I don't want to be, sitting in front of the computer all day, every day. That's for winter time. But that's all I got tonight, guys. All 43 of you. Appreciate you stopping in. Should definitely start streaming more than once every 3 days. Hopefully the algorithm will start picking us up, because like a month ago I was getting like 4 times this much, but I don't care about the numbers. It's just interesting to see how you drop off a cliff. If you don't stream for 2 weeks, you become irrelevant. That's how fast this space moves, and it's going to keep moving this fast, guys. So I'll be here through the cycle, be bringing that alpha, and we'll see you tomorrow night. I'll definitely be back with another video.